Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That intro. That intro. Whew. Whew, boy. That is an intro. Yeah, this is my favorite game of all time, Super Metroid. This will never change. This game is insanely good. Um, this is the video game that I have definitely played the most amount of times. Like I said, I've pretty much played this almost once a year, every year that after it came out. So I've played it a lot. Um, this run will probably is just gonna be a casual run. Um, I ain't gonna 100% it. I ain't gonna break it too much. I will sequence break maybe a couple of things. This is a very very special video game for me. I remember reading this in Nintendo Power magazines way back in the day. Remember they touted as like I think this was Nintendo's first 24-bit cartridge. And I remember going as a kid, it's like, I don't know what that means, but my god, it's 24, and that's a bigger number than Super Mario World, which has 16. My god, this has got to be insane, right? I don't even know what 24 bits mean, but it's got to be crazy, right? And I remember seeing this game in Nintendo Power magazines. Every time there was like a little bit on it, saw screenshots. My child mind was just blown. I was like, I cannot wait to play this game. Because I was a big fan of Metroid on the NES. At the time, I didn't have a Game Boy, so I never played Samus Returns on the Game Boy. I didn't play that till many years later after I finally got a Game Boy. And Samus Returns is the original is a little rough around the edges. But this game, I could like do the Pacha, like the perfect the Pacha meme right now. Is good. Is very good. So, all right, let's get into it. No data, because I haven't played it on this yet. So here we go. We're gonna start some Super Metroid, and I'm gonna just let the game kind of do its thing.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Best opening. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. I always call it Zebe. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Roll back to the original Metroid. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. Completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. This is ending to Metroid 2, Samus Returns. Little baby Metroid. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres to scientists, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. This opening is so good. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. Dude, I'm seriously getting goosebumps. I get goosebumps every time I play this game, this whole thing. Space Colony. Drink of water here real quick. Oof. Alright, Super Metroid. It begins. So yeah, I remember playing this game as a kid. Obviously. We actually got this. Yeah, there's the intro. I remember like seeing this part as a kid, like seeing the dead people and like obvious blood. I was like, oh my god, what is this game? Dead people. So we gotta go get that Metroid. There it is. We did it. We beat the game. Part was so cool. I was so confused as a kid, and I was like, oh god, it's Ridley. Now, you don't have to do this. You can actually just get hit, because you can't actually win this fight. It's just fun to try to win it. You need to hit him like 100 times or something like that, I think. We're probably not going to do that, because I'm doing actually legitimately bad. Should try not to get hit by his tail, because that's what does the most damage. Alright, yep, we didn't win. That's okay. Once you get down to like critical health, he flies away. Emergency! Self-destruct sequence activated. Evacuate colony immediately. We get a generous 2 minutes to get out of here. This is kind of like a throwback to the original Metroid, where after you beat Mother Brain, the planet's gonna explode. A bomb's getting set. A bomb got set off, and you gotta escape. This kind of throws it back a little bit. Thomas, please, Thomas. We did it with 37 seconds to spare. We didn't die. Yeah, I can pretty much gush about this game all day. Like, that's how good it is to me. Yeah, I consider this game and Chrono Trigger to be absolutely perfect. Like, I cannot find any flaws with both of those games. I'd have to easily say that this game and Chrono Trigger are definitely my top 2 games of all time. So we go back to Planet Zebes, or Zebes, whatever you want to pronounce it. I've always pronounced it as Zebes as a kid. So I've just kind of stuck with it. Alright, here we go. Awesome. The awesome music. Zebes. Planet Zebes. Zebes. I think it's also been pronounced like Zebesh. I don't know. I don't remember. I thought I heard that too somewhere, and I was like, what? That sounds stupid. And this will not be a speedrun. Speedruns of this game are awesome, but are extremely technical. There was a cool one during the last Games Done Quick that was just on. It was a mod of this game called Super Metroid Impossible, and it was yeah, no GDQ. Yeah, we're not on world record pace, people. And that run was awesome, by the way. That I was like, well, maybe I can try to lead off with Super Metroid Impossible, and then I like watched someone play it, and I was like, no thanks. I'm not that like I'm okay. But I'm not that good. You have to know a lot of, like, the game's, like, technical, you have to know, like, how to do a lot of the technical, like, the tricks in the game, and they're super technical. And we gotta go down, because we got the morph ball, so now we can go into ball, and we go down here, into the door. I tried to do a randomizer of this game once, fairly recently, and I got pretty far. I just didn't finish it for some stupid reason. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. And I don't know why. I should go back and try to finish it. But it actually the randomizer requires you to know a lot of the special techniques to get through the game. Always like this part. Once you pick up the morph ball, the cameras go on, so it's like, oh, they know you're here. Someone knows you're here. Yeah, and this is why I was like 24-bit graphics. I was like, oh my god, look at the backgrounds. It's so good. It moves differently with the screen. Like, oh my god, it looks so great. Back in the day when, like, the bit wars were a thing. The ominous ambience. Yeah, oh, this was my favorite part. Like, this opening section was so good. Like, you're on this planet, there's no enemies. Everything's, like, kind of off. But then, like, this is one of my favorite parts, is when you leave this section. Like, now you got the music, the lights are kind of on, and I like remember the first time I played the game, I was like, wait, I don't remember the music here, and the lights, it's a lot lighter in this room, like, what the heck's going on here? And it's also a throwback to the item room music to the original Metroid, and shabam, you got space pirates. They know you're here now. Hello? Just a nice little... I thought as a kid, I thought this was awesome. Oh gosh. Hello? I'm trying to get fancy and I'm not doing very good. So this room is the original room you had to escape from in the original Metroid, because as you saw down there, you saw like the old destroyed glass container that held Mother Brain from the first one. So you're back on, obviously you're back on planet Zeeb, so you're revisiting the planet that you were on once before when you did your first bounty hunt on the first game. So, and this is like kind of a slightly destroyed room from when you escaped the planet the last time. It's Zorak. Hey, Space Ghost. What are you doing? I can't go in this room yet. What am I doing? Hey, Samus. I'm a mean bug. Now I kind of want to watch Space Ghost again. Speaking of watching stuff, I recently, my wife subbed to that CBS All Access thing, and I was like, why? She's like, cause she loves Survivor, and I was like, that's stupid. Like Survivor's okay, whatever. But then I kind of remembered that Star Trek Picard was going to be a thing, so I was like, oh wait, never mind. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, keep subbing to this. And I watched the first episode of that because it just aired this past week, and it actually wasn't that bad. I thought it followed the canon pretty well, or it seems to follow the canon pretty well. And it picks up what, like 20 years after the events of Nemesis, which is... The Next Generation movies aren't really my favorite thing ever. Can't kill those things. Well, you can, but I just don't have screw attack yet, so... So we're supposed to go that way, but we don't got the bombs. Nemesis was a weird movie. Nemesis is a very strange movie. I don't really care for the, as much as I love The Next Generation, like, it's one of my favorite TV shows, I am not a fan of its movies. I think, I just can't get into it. Picard acts so weird in those movies, and like he's an entirely different character in the Star Trek movies. We got the bomb. Hey, look, we get into a little ball and we press the X button. I liked the Borg movie. Not that Q episodes, but the movies are weird. There's a lot, like, pretty much most of the Q episodes are actually really good. We gotta fight Chorizo here. Chorizo. Killed him. He's dead. Remember as a kid when I played this the first time, I was like, oh my god, what is happening? This thing's attacking me. This is not supposed to happen. I thought these things were good. Yeah, the Q chorizo, so he's meat to make tacos. Just wait until we find the other one later on in the game. Spoiler alert. Yeah, all the Q episodes are really good. I remember, like, I was trying to introduce my wife to it, and she was, like, kind of having a little bit of a hard time because she wanted to start at the beginning. And I was like, well, mind you that, you know, we're gonna go back down and get some items. I'm just gonna play it casually. I told her, I was like, mind you, Season 1 does start pretty slow. That one zone in the game that still scares me. Oh, the wrecked ship? The cool place with, Fantoon? Because that place is awesome. Let's get some more missiles. Missiles. But yeah, Q episodes are good. My wife was like, I was trying to get my wife into it, and she was just like, you know, I want to start with Season 1. I was like, okay, like, Season 1, Next Generation has some pretty good episodes. I told her, I'm like, but I'm going to be honest, it's not really until you get to, like, midway through Season 2 is when it starts getting good. I think it's like it's like right in the middle of Season 2, the episode with Data, The Measure of a Man is, and not the, I think that's like a Clay Aiken song. That is when the show starts, in my opinion, starts getting really good. Robin Hood episode, yes, the Robin Hood episode is very good. That episode is good. When Picard goes Borg, like, gets assimilated, that whole, like, two-parter, like, cliffhanger, like, end of the season episodes are awesome, super classic. There's another one too where Picard kind of like does like this out-of-body experience sort of thing, if I remember right. And he's like on this planet that he knows is doomed, but like the weird thing is like he's this different person, but like he knows he's still a Starfleet captain, and knows like the planet is just inevitably doomed, and yet he decides to like live life on the planet. And, like, he lives, like, a full life on the planet, and then, like, right before, like, you know, like, his time is up, he goes back to, like, Picard is like, man, what a crazy episode that was. That's a great one. Let's see, what other episodes are really good? The final episode. See, the final episode is how you do a season finale, or a series finale. Looking at you, Game of Thrones, because we all know is anyone here in chat? Did anybody like honestly like season 8 Game of Thrones? If you even watched Game of Thrones, because I have never lost interest in a series so fast than that. If anybody's watched Game of Thrones in chat. I don't think the missiles can... Right? Oh yeah, they can. Never mind. We didn't watch it, but I heard everything was like, oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, we watched it. This is one of the coolest rooms in the game. So, like, this is a completely optional room for the first part of the game. And you don't really need to go this way yet, but I like to go this way every time I play, because this thing is awesome. And I remember, like, as a kid, like, what the heck am I even looking at? Like, you can tell, like, you got Ridley up there and whatnot, and you got Kraid, but then you got, like, these two other monsters that weren't, you know, in any other Metroid game before. So it was like, you know, kind of like came to you. It's like, okay, well, like, obviously there's something important in this room. I gotta go beat these bosses. So, yeah, I love this room. One of the coolest rooms in the game. Just like this gateway to the final area of the game where, okay, well, have you beaten these bosses yet? Because otherwise, if you don't, you can't go any further. Definitely deterred me from buying the rest of the seasons. Yeah, I think we have like season 1 and 2, I think. And like I wanted to get more of them, but then I was just like, you know, why don't we just wait till the end of the series? Why don't we just wait till the end of the series and we can let's get farm some missiles here. Wait till the end of the series and just buy the inevitable, like, big box set of Game of Thrones. And I enjoyed the show. Season 6 seemed a little bit lacking. It was, like, kind of like the start of, like, it wasn't as good. The quality wasn't as good in Season 6. Season 7, kind of like everybody else at that point, like, everybody goes, it's like, okay, yeah, we all know that Season 7 isn't great, but we were, like, kind of willing to forgive it, because, like, okay, well, it's gonna obviously lead up into Season 8, which is going to be insane, right? And then that didn't happen. And yeah, Season 8 happened, and we all... I don't think I've talked to a single person that's like, yeah, Season 8's fine. Because, it's not. It's not fine at all. We're gonna see if we can try to do a trick here. There's a trick coming up here. We're gonna see if we can try to do a speedrunner trick. We're gonna make a couple attempts. I haven't done this in a while. It's called a mock ball. If I would stop being an idiot and getting hit. I gotta remember how to do it. Like I said, I'm not... Watch, I'll have like a speedrunner in chat and he's like, you fool. So like the point is like, you gotta create a mock ball. So, like, okay, let's do an example. So like, you got your morph ball here, okay? Like, okay, that's how fast you go. You fall through this thing like instantly. Well, at least we can grab this missile. But you can see, like, there's these doors off to the right-hand side that kind of come down. I think you can go through that thing. Well, they're all based on, like, where you're at. So, like, you can normally run up there and get to a certain point, but you're never going to make it all the way through. So you're like, okay, well, I have to come back here, obviously, with a certain item to do that. But if you're pro gamer, which we're going to try to do here, we're going to try to do a pro gamer moment. I don't think I got it. Nope, I didn't. If you do this jump just right, you can retain your running speed through this door and go past it, and you can get super missiles stupid early. Like this. Haha! We pro gamer now, baby! So yeah, you're not supposed to actually do that. But we got a reserve tank. So we got a reserve tank extremely early. I'm like, this is going to be a casual run as I just go and get items that I'm clearly not supposed to have. I'm contacting Nintendo. Please do not. Please, Nintendo, don't shut down stream. I'm breaking your game. Look at that. I remember that being there. Yeah. So, okay, like, I love this game. Obviously, I can gush about this game for hours. But the thing I've never done is I've only done like a 100% run once, and I did that just purely by like finding, like, you know, actually finding everything by myself. Like, I refuse to ever look up like a strategy guide on this game because, like, I just didn't want to ruin that experience for me. I always kind of wanted the game to be fresh every time I played it. And, like, usually with games like this, like, I've gone through on, like, the other Metroid games, and it's like, okay, well, where are all the items at? I would like to try to do a full item run. Guide us. I'm not going to guide you, because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember where all the items fully are, because my brain is old and is not as sharp as it used to be. Yeah, we can do some major like sequence breaks now. We technically don't even have to fight Spore Spawn coming up here. You got poopy brain. I do got poopy brain. That's what happens when you get old. When you become old man like I am. I'm 35 now, almost. I don't remember things like I used to. My brain's not as sharp. We don't technically have to go this way. Oh yeah, these enemies are cool. See, I can see where you're jumping, but the more you kill, the darker it gets. We're going hard mode here. Where's the platforms? I can't see them. It's alright, I came all this way just to refill up on some missiles. Yeah, back to like Game of Thrones, because like we just kind of deviated from that. I have never ever seen a show like have like the massive following that show had, and then just after the season finale just disappear into just complete and total obscurity. Like it's like no one like says anything about Game of Thrones anymore. Like you could have like done like a theme park. Like they could have probably just did like, okay, here's, you know, King's Landing theme park at like Universal Studios, and like made millions off of it, and just be like, dude, it's Game of Thrones. But now it's like everybody hates Game of Thrones now. Like no one likes it anymore. Side note, we don't technically have to go this way anymore because we got early super missiles, but this is gonna be a fun playthrough. We're gonna go this way. Can I not be stupid in my jumping abilities? But yeah, the show it dive bombed harder than I think any show. And like I know a lot of people go back and like reference shows like Lost and Dexter. Which are shows that I actually really just didn't watch. I tried to watch Dexter. I really couldn't get into it. But I remember a lot of people being like really sad that, you know, for some reason I thought these took 2 missiles. I was wrong. And I remember a lot of people being like super upset about like how Dexter ended and whatnot. And I'm gonna be honest, I never watched it. I mean, I watched a couple episodes, but I just never got really into it. This fight's funny because you can just sit here and not die. I'm gonna kill it with some super missiles. Just season 4, and that's it for Dexter. Yeah, see, but I don't want to get all the way to season 4 and be like, because then I'm like gonna have no idea what the hell is going on. And I just, you know, I really couldn't get into it for some reason. Same thing with Lost. Like I tried to get into it, but like at that point when I was interested in seeing Lost, like that's when the season finale like aired and whatnot, and I knew what happened, and I was like, well, that just seems really stupid. I looked at The Witcher. No, I kind of want to watch it though. Wow, that was pathetic. My Secret of Evermore aim is carrying over to Super Metroid. That was Spore Spawn, by the way. Viney plant with ugly mouth. I want to watch The Witcher. Problem is I have a 3-year-old child, so it's going to be very difficult for me to watch a show called The Witcher. But when I got some free time without the child, this is where you're supposed to get super missiles, by the way. You're supposed to fight that enemy and get your super missiles because you're locked down in the big other, like the big pink flowery room that we're kind of in. That's the intended route that you're supposed to. That's the official Nintendo route. but we don't like doing that. Let's see, we're back in this big room again. Got a yellow door, can't go in yet. And that was like a cool thing about this game, like all the different doors and whatnot. So it was like in line with the original Metroid. Get out of here, you crazy thing. I know how to wall jump. Knowing how to wall jump and knowing how to do it well, you can break the game very easily with wall jump. I think you need power bombs for that. Yep. Yeah, because normally, like, the game wants you to have the high jump, and well, not really the high jump, but it wants you to have an item called the grappling hook, because I cannot jump and stay on this platform for some reason. There we go. Those little blocks up there are grapple beam things. Grapple beam blocks, I guess a more technical term than grapple beam things. Let's get our missile. And the game intends you just like, well, you just use the grapple hook and get that missile over there. But if you know how to wall jump right, you just get it before you even get the grappling hook. And we'll get our first beam upgrade. This is a charge beam. Charge beam. Now we can charge and go pew. Or we can hold and we have like a one-time use screw attack, like mini screw attack. And this is why you need to go up top to fight Spore Spawn, because like you got this green door and you're like, oh, regular missiles don't do anything. But I'm not really showcasing that very well because I know things. Can't go up there yet. That's okay. I'm gonna try to do this though. I'm gonna try to do this. We're gonna try to do this. I'm not hitting the right buttons. There we go. Grab that missile. The secret missile up there. Always love the vibrant colors in this area. Green Brinstar. We got green Brinstar and we got red Brinstar, or the red tower, coming up here in a second, which is my favorite song in the entire game coming up, and probably maybe one of my favorite video game tracks pretty much ever. How's the volume? Volume good for everybody? Whee! I like the little lip plants. Yeppers peppers. Nice. Hi. Hello? There we go. Alright. This is my favorite song in the game. I could just sit here and just listen. This is what they call Red Brinstar, or the Red Tower, because, well, if you look at the map, our little area that we're in right there goes up, it goes a long way up, and goes a long way down. So, we gotta be careful with this, because there's a very scary enemy right there. Wait, where is it? Right here, right? Yeah, right there. Open this door. It's no Lavender Town music. Well, I mean, that music's really annoying though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like Lavender Town's music. It's really annoying. So yeah, Game of Thrones, poopy, terrible season finale or series finale. But Star Trek, The Next Generation. Now that is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I thought there was a hole there. Can that pop back up? There we go. All these secret areas that I just know. We got our first major beam upgrade, the Spazer, which now instead of shooting like lemons, we shoot like 3 beams. Wide beam. I don't want to fall down this, now that I remembered. where that's gonna almost put me. Always loved this room when I was a kid. Just like the tube, and then you got the water. This is like awesome. Everything about this game is awesome. So like, you can see up on the mini map in the right hand screen, like there's obviously a room off to the left. They're like, oh, Super Metroid. Be like, this was also a really cool room, but you can't get up there. Well, yeah, cool little reminiscent of like OG Metroid. So we gotta go down. We gotta go down to Norfair now. We gotta go down to the hot zone. Monster mouth doors are always cool. Soul Metroid. I love it. Now there's a couple rooms we don't want to go in here, because like this room right over here is toasty, as you can see from the background, and if we stand in it, we take damage. So obviously, that's not the right way. You can go that way, we just need a lot more energy tanks. So it is not advised to go that direction. Well, I didn't need to use a super missile, but it works. Grab an energy tank. Gotta wait, because I'll fall down and run into the little fry looking things. Get the high jump boots. Now, see? Now we can go back up into the monster mouth room now. See? Game just wants you to explore just a little bit. So, yeah, Game of Thrones, Star Trek. Yeah. I was watching, for some reason, YouTube's like, for me, it was like, hey, you want to watch some Kingdom Hearts videos? And I was like, I don't know why it's recommending this for me. Like, I don't care. And I guess oh, we need to kill an enemy. Hold on. No, it's back up there. No, what are we doing? He's gonna come down here now, isn't he? We're gonna wait for him. That's it. He's dead. So yeah, it was like Kingdom Hearts 3 videos for some reason. And yeah, apparently like the new DLC came out for it and whatnot. And I didn't get Kingdom Hearts 3 because, I'm gonna be honest, I just wasn't interested in Kingdom Hearts anymore. And I was watching, like, was like, oh, here's the secret ending. I was like, oh, it probably makes no sense, right? And like, it starts playing the secret ending, and I was like, wait a second, this cutscene looks extremely familiar. Like, I've seen this cutscene before. What is it from? Turns out, the secret ending cutscene is like one of the unused like CG trailers from Final Fantasy Versus 13. And they just copied and pasted one of the new Kingdom Hearts characters into it. And I was like, I knew I saw that trailer from somewhere, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. And yeah, I guess they just were like, well, we have this CGI cutscene. Why don't we just, reuse it? I don't remember how to ball jump very well in this game. I'm not even gonna bother. There's I think an energy tank over there or something. We'll come back and get it later. Yeah, kind of silly. And then like the funniest thing at the end of the cutscene was like you hear Sora going like, he starts like spouting like his original line from like the first Kingdom Hearts or something like that. And then he's like, none of this makes any sense to me. And I was like, wow, yeah, that just perfectly encapsulates that just perfectly encapsulates all of Kingdom Hearts for me. None of this makes any sense for me. It's like, wow, even the video game even the characters in the game are admitting it. Yeah, I don't need any more missiles apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't interested in it. I kind of wanted to have nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts 3. Which is weird because, like, oh yeah, here's the first boss, by the way. Get ready. This part was awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, here's a boss. So, here's a boss. I'm slow. You can kill him right there before he even gets big. Oh god, I'm doing bad. There he is. He's dead. It's a good boy. Kraid's a good boy. He's dead now, though. That's Kraid, everybody. It's a lot harder your first time through. So just go with me on that one. And we get our first suit upgrade, the Varia suit. We get a cool animation too. I remember like being like, that was awesome as a kid. And what this does is now we don't take any heat damage. So guess what? That's a progression item. So now we can finally go into the heat rooms in Norfair. I also thought this was cool too. Like the obviously like the dead dude that tried to get to Kraid, but yeah, he didn't things didn't go so well for that guy. But yeah, I watched that Kingdom Hearts 3 video and I was like, wow. Yeah, it's just, it was just, press F to pay respects. Oh boy. I can't remember. Is that actually, can you kill that with a... Okay, it's a bomb. I'm bad at bomb jumping in this game now, so... Yeah, I tried to do a speed run, or not a speed run. I tried to do a randomizer for this game a little while ago. These things are actually legitimately scary too. Right over here, right? There it is. Secret energy tank. Yeah, I tried to do a randomizer. Turns out I'm just not as good as I thought I was, or not good enough to do it yet. Because you have to know a lot of techniques. You gotta know like mock ball. You've also got to be able to get out of the bomb room, maybe without bombs. So you got to be able to get up that little small opening back on Criteria. And it's a little difficult. I got it a couple times, but I was not very good at it. And I considered maybe streaming the randomizer, but yeah, I ain't that good. Be embarrassing. So we're not gonna do that just yet. We're not gonna go in that green door yet, for reasons I'll explain later. You need a certain item, and I already know that you need a certain item, so we just ain't even gonna bother. You can go away. Yeah, now we take no damage. You think Samus is double jointed when going into Morph Ball? I don't know. She just kind of does like this energy thing and she's just like, I'm a Morph Ball now. So I'm gonna hurt myself here because I want this missile tank. It's the magic power of the power suit. Secret Chozo technology enables her to just roll up into a ball. She's like that lost boy from Hook that just rolls up into the ball and just like rolls down and takes out like half of Captain Hook's crew. Along with Rufio going, nah! Ah, get out of the lava. Get out of the lava. Probably barfed in her suit with the amount of flips that she does. That'd be terrible though. Like, oh my god, she's in the suit so much. Like that would, ugh. She's like, she gets done with her mission and she's like, dude, you have no idea how much vomits in my helmet right now. She just like has to leave, like live in it for the entire mission. Stanky Samus. Gee, Samus, you stanky girl. You is stanky Samus. Dang, Samus, you's one stanky girl. I don't want to go that way yet. What am I doing? There's a save point up here. The vomit powers the suit. I don't even want to think that. That just sounds wrong. How does the Chozo power their suits? By vomit. I can't get up that way. There is a way to. Oh well, I mean. So you can if you're good. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Oh, I almost had it first try. You can just skip like this whole section of Norfair if you want. Like that. And yeah, you can skip a lot of it. But we ain't doing that. Okay? I'm just showing you. I got the skills. I got the ability. Speedrun is next. I actually would like, you know, if I were to learn any game to speedrun, I mean, obviously I would want to pick this one. It's my favorite game. But this game is extremely technical. Try our new VOM suits. That's... Would you like to try our new vomit power suits? Ah. Oh, we don't want to go that way. Silent Hill 1 speedrun. I remember a long time ago we had to do that. Blue, don't want to fight that thing. Can't go that way. Not yet. I remember we did it was part of a group that we did a couple video game marathons. And I had to play Silent Hill 1. And did it blind because like I actually at that point had never played Silent Hill 1 and I had played it on stream, so I was like, I need to, like, I had like the guide up and everything because I was like, I don't want to make myself look like an idiot, and I thought I did pretty well. I beat it fairly quickly. Got these big lava puking boys. Lava boy, look at them just vomit lava. Here, there's vomit monsters. I like those marathons too. I like the Pokemon one the best. The Pokemon marathon was amazing. We need to run through this room. Whew. Yeah, the Silent Hill games are great. I'd say up to 3. 4 is a little janky. Ow. Oh my god. 4 is a little janky, but I can see what they were doing with it, and it is kind of. I'm sorry, Samus. Can we not be dumb? Or yeah, we were gonna do Zelda for the one marathon. That didn't happen because there was really only 2 of us that knew how to play Zelda games, so so it was gonna be like mostly like me and another person playing the game practically. So we're gonna sequence break the game here, by the way. Hope you don't mind. We're gonna get something that we're gonna get something really early that we're not supposed to get. What I like to call the morph ball of shame. There. The morph ball of shame. That was sad. I don't really have anything for that one, guys. That was pretty sad. Oh. So you get this missile, and you're like, cool, but there's like more stuff over here. And you're like, oh, look, I need to have the hook. I need to have the grapple beam. And then I'm like, nope. Who needs a grapple beam if I can just wall jump? And you just get the wave beam stupid early. This was like even before like I even knew really what speedrunning even was. Like I figured this out as like a kid, and I was like, wait, can't you just like once I figured out how to do wall jumping really well, I was like, well, can't you just like run over here real quick and just obviously not be, you know, stupid and die to the spikes, because there's this right here and you can just the fake spikes. Like, can't you just like go over there and wall jump and get it? And I remember like child me going, yep. And then I was like, wow, early wave beam, because you're not supposed to have that till like a little ways from here. Which, by the way, we're completely annihilating this game. Feels like you're just zooming through this. Well, I mean, I play this game like yearly, so like it's probably gonna happen. This is gonna be like a quick stream. Like this will probably be two-parter for sure. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't want to beat this all tonight. So, can I not just fall into lava? Want some lava? There we go. Got it. Yeah, I kind of zip zoom through this game. Isn't there like an item here? Oh, wait, I just jump up and get it. For some reason I thought there was like a missile block there or something. I'm not a smart gamer. Paint can only play console game. Alright, so this was like one of the coolest parts as like a kid. I was like, what's this item? It's a new Super Metroid new item. Speed booster. Press and hold the B button to run. And you're like, uh-oh, what's happening here? And then you like see the lava start rising, so you're like, oh, time to run, right? I love it. Awesome. Awesome item. I remember being a kid and was like, this item's amazing! Oh my god! This game just keeps getting better and better. It just actually kind of does, though. I am try-play Uncharted. Oh, wait, okay, I read that wrong. I thought you were like, we're having a problem with English there for a second. Oh no, put this down. get the Gordon Ramsay meme. He's like, oh no, darling, please. And like consoles the little child. And it's not where I want to go. There's a faster way. Yeah, cool thing about wave beam, I just shoot through stuff. Don't matter anymore now. It's like I don't gotta wait for you. I can just shoot you through all the bricks and the blocks. Uncharted is very Gouda. See, like we can sequence break this part right here if we want to. Because now we can just open this door. That's not fun. We're playing it somewhat the intended way. We're sequence breaking certain things. So I can show you that I'm pro gamer. You know? But we're still gonna try to play it the intended way. Hey gamers, I'm a pro. Wanna watch me do all this cool stuff and sequence break this game? Isn't that awesome? Gonna play it the right way though. This is where you're supposed to go. Be like, whoop, and then can't do nothing about that because you ain't got no power bombs. Ouch. And you just go up this way. the easy way. Ow. We go this way and we get another beam. The ice beam. You got a Bowser online. You got Doug Bowser? Doug Bowser from Nintendo? Yes, I've got a Douglas Bowser on the line for you. It says something about, you know, you're cheating in our Nintendo games and you need to knock it off. Also, how did you get Secret of Evermore on your Super Nintendo Classic? Just like, I was like, well, you see, and then, like, the phone line just goes down. I die. Like, the Nintendo assassins visit my house. They kill me. Yes, we got some questions on why you've got Secret of Evermore there on your Super Nintendo Classic system. Care to explain how you've worked that magic? Well, you see, I kid, I'm alive. Don't worry, guys. We're fine. They didn't kill me yet. Well, you see, all I had to do was go to... I told you it was a sassy stream tonight. I'm feeling extra sassy. As I'm blazing through my favorite video game of all time. Trust me, this is more difficult than I'm making it seem. You really want to watch someone, like, make this game look, like, silly easy? Go watch the, there's this guy, a speedrunner, Oats and Goats. He speedruns this game. He's the one that, did the GDQ run for, Super Metroid Impossible. I know he's got a couple videos on YouTube. Like, he's, like, oh my god, what am I doing? He's played the Impossible version of this, and he's done it deathless. Which, is an awesome run to watch. Guy is really good at this game. Like, really good at this game. So now we gotta go climb the red tower. Dude, I'm still thinking of that the Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell video. That cracked me up so much. Yeah, now we can go up this way. I mean, you could go up this way before, if you know how to wall jump really good. But otherwise, Ice Beam is your best friend. So here's these plants that, you know, you can get trapped in, and they do damage. They don't do a whole lot of damage. They're just absolutely annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we good. Best vid. Dude, that video is so funny. That one and the Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell. That video cracked me up. Like, the best part was on the Final Fantasy 15 one was when Prompto when Prompto was like falling off the train. He's like, "Oh no, I'm falling off the train." And then Noctis is like, "Oh no." And then Prompto like gets back on the train and hands like Noctis the DLC. "Would you like to know what happened? Purchase this DLC package." And I don't know, like, I busted up laughing. I thought it was so funny. Yeah, you just powerbomb right there. You get some secret missiles. Mr. Bowser, do we need to send the hammer? Oh god, no, please, no Hammer Brothers. No, not the Hammer Brothers. No, no. And then at the end of the Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, they're like, "We need to use this engine for our new game. No, they'll never fail again." And then like they go to Final Fantasy 15. And they're like, "We're gonna make this Final Fantasy 15." And they're like, "Okay." And it's like, "By the way, you're fired." And he's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Okay, wait, what?" Tis a funny vidya. Too late, they coming. Oh, well. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Oh yeah, these things are annoying. So, like the game's like telling you something. There's like, see that thing down on that flower? See that one down there? Wait, that one doesn't have a flower. I want to get down there. You're like, power bomb. And then you're like, wee! And then you find more power bombs. The robo voice is good humor.
Okay, I talk like a robot now. Welcome to stream. Samus, stop doing that, please. Hello, my name is Samus Aran.
Yeah, those videos are hilarious. And I just found them like the other day. I'm like, what's this video? And I started watching. I was like, this is funny. This is actually really good.
With my robot voice. Oh, you use power bomb right there to go through orange door.
Also, these crabs, they do a crap ton of damage, by the way. Just wanted to show you that. So, like, my randomizer run, like, I had to encounter the crabs early. And, yeah. I didn't realize how much damage they did until I did the randomizer run. And I was like, oh my god. I am an idiot. And, need to go back and get a certain item. It was all part of the plan. I'm trying to milk it. I'm going too fast with this run. How do you do that super whatever? Like you can do the shine spark and so anyway, I started blasting. There we go. Got a secret wall. You're supposed to shine spark up there, but whatever. We do things my own way. I encountered crabs earlier. You know, I just realized, like I said that. This room is also extremely dangerous, by the way. Because the acid here does a poop load of damage. I mean, like, look at I was barely in it. Oh, no, no! Oh, God, that's bad. Bad. I am... Well, this is how you don't do this section, by the way. I am actually afraid of my life right now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this a different way. Whoa! You can do that too. It also makes things a lot better. Yeah, way to biff it. Yeah, that's not how you do this room, but it's okay. We got all of our energy back, so we're okay. Yeah, during the if you play the impossible version of this game, you come here with no energy tanks, and you have to go through this section because the first part of like during the first part where you go and you see like the green space pirates and you go down to the room where the hallway to Turian is, that's actually blocked by a green missile door, and you obviously don't have super missiles at that point. So the only way to get on the the only way to get into this room coming up here is to do this section with no energy tanks. Oh, and in the regular suit, so the acid does more damage to you. I was like, there ain't no way. Like that just sounds miserable. Now there's a way to do this here. Okay, I gotta do it right. Gotta do it right. Boom. Get two of them. That way you don't have to go back up there and do that crap again. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, so yeah. So this is the room I'm talking about. So like, obviously... Okay, well you don't know what I'm talking about yet, because I haven't gotten through. So like, okay, here's this room. So you do a thing here. You don't do this at all. But this door here is a super missile door. So like, you come this way, And this door is literally locked by a super missile. You can't go this way. The only way to progress out of criteria at the beginning of the game on Super Metroid Impossible is to go up through there and fall down this area with no energy tanks. And when I was watching it during SGDQ, I was like, oh my god, that's miserable. That is legitimately miserable. Yeah. Really, really difficult. So, like, you know, I'm sure if I really put my mind to it, I would maybe be able to do it, but I ain't got no time for that. Well, also we can do this. Killed him. He dead. That's it. I'd just like to revisit the room after I beat the bosses, just so I can do that. It's cool. Don't have to. I just think it's neat. Yeah, it was a super cool speedrun to watch. There's like a certain room, too, that's like absolutely miserable looking. We might get there, maybe, possibly. We're just kind of going around in a giant circle right now, cleaning up. So, like, now that I have the speed boost, okay. Like, the intended way, obviously, to do this room, even though I mockballed it earlier, was, like, you're supposed to just be able to speed. Like, you can do it that way. That's how you're supposed to do this room. But we didn't. Because I was showing off my pro gamer strats. Would love to see concept art books for these older games. Heck yeah! If there was ever like the Art of Super Metroid book that came out, I would buy that in a heartbeat. I mean, I'd just be like, oh my god, I gotta have it. That would be dope. Oh my god. I mean, I guess I could just do that. Kill. That's one way to do it. So get ready. Here's a Jape room. See that? Want to get that E-tank? It ain't that simple. It ain't that simple. I'm gonna tease you. And this room kind of is a throwback to a room that's very similar to this in the original Metroid, where there's just an E-tank just chilling there, but like right before you get to the E-tank, there's just an invisible floor, and you fall through it, and you're like, oh, you get like japed hardcore, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's a thing. So, you know, that's a big brain moment right there. We got it. Loved. Oh yeah, I still have that Final Fantasy IX one. Hey, see, by the way, whee! And look you ain't getting back up there. Sucks to suck. All right, yeah, we want to save. We cool with that. We're still gonna go. We started late. We'll play a little bit late. Ah, good job. Good job, me. Oh yeah, in Super Metroid Impossible, these things right here, which I'm forgetting their names, they do 4 energy tanks of damage, which is just, for most of the game, is just insta-kill. I need to look at that one again. I have to find it. So, this is like kind of an introduction into wall jumping. And like you can see as you're wall jumping, like you can, if I could do the animation right, like you can see like Samus kind of like turning when I face a different direction. So like I hit the wall, I face the opposite direction, you can see Samus' sprite kind of look the other way. So like in order to do this, you just hit the jump button when you kind of see that. Well, okay, so I'm doing it wrong, right? But yeah, that's kind of how you do it. I remember being here as a kid and I was like, wow, I'm sorry guys, I'm doing really bad. I remember being like a kid and being stuck in this room, and I am embarrassing myself here. Hold on. I'm trying to like talk and show you like what I'm doing here, and I'm doing a bad job. So yeah, that's how you do it. But I remember being like stuck in this room for like ages until I finally figured out like, oh, okay. So that's what you do. Oh no, I did that wrong. Wall jumping in this game is a lot more difficult than like future Metroid titles. Like they make the wall jump considerably easier in games like Fusion and whatnot. Which that's another one I should play. I haven't played Fusion in a long time. It's been 3,000 years. Oh, I fell down the sun. So this is kind of another tutorial area. This one kind of shows you how to shine spark. So there's one of the animals that you see. Well, actually, we'll go back to this guy. We'll go through this door because I don't think. Oh, it's just an energy recharger. Shows you how long it's been since I've been down this way. I don't ever go down this way anymore because like I know what it is. There's your bird. All right, so he shows you like the basics of shine sparking. So like you run fast, you hit down, and then you go up. So we'll do it right. And shine sparking in this game actually damages you. So they don't after this game. They stop. It stops damaging you. Alright. And like in Fusion and whatnot, you can actually store shine sparks. There's a secret door here, by the way. I like how there's just like the couple spikes, and I managed to fall on this spike. Hey there, pro gamer here. I'm gonna show you how to wall jump, guys, but then I'm not gonna be able to do it, right? Ha! But trust me, guys, I'm pro. Eee. I'm like, look at all these cool things. Now watch me fail miserably at doing them. You did it. You got out of there. Too bad you died. They really tried there. So yeah, you need the hook, not the hook shot. Wrong game. You need the grapple beam to get up there, but you can just, if you know how to wall jump, you can just get into it. Yeah, that was some good determination there on that like bug thing. He tried. We'll give him that. He really tried to get us. Oh lordy. Whee. Maybe he'll try to do it again. Let's see if he tries to get us. No, he's gonna actually get us that time. We don't want none of that. I think I can do this part down here. Right? Yeah. Unless this is one of those, like, gotta be good at, like, building up the speed. I'm just gonna shoot extra missiles that I don't need to, because I forgot how to count for a moment. So yeah, water physics. This game has some cool water physics. You move super slow in water. I think you can. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Wrong thing. Nope, I don't know. Ugh, I'm doing it too early. Ah, too early again. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, maybe I can't do that yet. What is this? Is this power bomb? What is this? Whatever. You know what? I could have swore you can get this. I thought I saw something like you should be able to get this. I'm gonna try one more time. And then we're gonna move on. I don't want to waste time. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna skip that. I'm gonna go back. You're supposed to be able to just walk, but apparently I'm just bad. So I tried to do a pro gamer moment, and pro gamer moment failed. I should stop doing that. I'm embarrassing myself. So anyway, this is my favorite game of all time. Watch me be really bad at it. Oh yeah, we can go up here now. Whee! Samus. Samus. Those things do a good amount of damage. Wall. And I say, oh wait, I didn't need to do that on that wall. It's this wall coming up that I needed to do it on. You see wall, and then I say goodbye. And look at that, we're back at the beginning of the game. One of the beginning areas. Remember? It felt so long ago. It was like an hour ago we did this. It was so long ago, guys. Remember an hour ago? It felt so long. So long. Oh yeah, there's an item up there, by the way. Knee tank. We just go get it now. And there's stuff up there, but I'm gonna get the gravity suit because I've already embarrassed myself enough trying to do show you guys how good I am at this game, and we're gonna save myself the embarrassment here by not doing that part yet. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. Oh, that works. One less of these weird hopper things. Getting the gravity suit already? No, we're not getting the gravity suit. We ain't there just yet. We're getting close, but we ain't there just yet. We probably could have had it by now if I was being smart. We're going back, getting some just getting some items lying around. I didn't do the mothball. Bad job. I don't know why I attempted that. We'll just run like we should. Look at that enemy. That is an enemy. That is an enemy right there. Yeah, we just did a big circle. Pretty much what we did. Grabbed a couple items. Wait. Hold on a second. We don't go here yet. I'm an idiot. I remember where I gotta go. I had a moment. I'm really having a moment, guys. I like briefly forgot what I needed to do and then realized I don't have the grapple beam. We need to go get the grapple beam. What are we doing with our lives here? Rumors from Blue Point Games true, and we get a Legend of Dragon remake. Didn't play that. Or Demon Souls remake? Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be amazing if we got a Demon Souls remake. I'd buy it. I remember playing that game. A good friend referred it to me, and I was like, I heard it's good, and then like I just didn't get it, and like he beat it like one pass, and then like I finally got it for like, because it was on sale for like 20 bucks or something like that. I was like, yeah, I heard it's good, I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and then I was like, dude, this game's really good. He's like, I know, I tried telling you that like a year ago. This is where we're supposed to go, because I'm a fool and forgotten. Simba, you have forgotten me. What am I doing? I'm not wasting my time with these fools. There's an item up here, right? Oh. There was, but I don't care anymore. There was an item there, but now I don't care, so forget about it. Yeah, you just do that. You win. You beat that room. Congratulations. You beaten the room. You need to go down, but I want to try and remember what's over here first. Sure, energy recharge room's fine. I like how when like I do like a normal I'll do like a normal playthrough and just like breeze through the game. Then like I'll do like a playthrough where I'm a little more chill about everything, more casual about it, and I'm like, I forgot what this room even has. What is in this? Oh, it's just like I don't want to go up here. I know I don't want to go up here because that's not where I want to go. Yeah, I've never played Legend of Dragoon. I think I put it on my... I mean, I have a copy somewhere, not on my PlayStation Classic, that I may have put it on that. I put it on there, and at some point I'll try it, but man, the PlayStation Classic is just... That thing is very iffy for me. Like, that thing kind of just... I can't go this way. I actually legitimately need grapple beam for that. The PlayStation Classic, man, is buggy for me. Like, I've had it crash way more than any other thing. Oh, okay, there's a boss, by the way. It's our friend Crocomire. Take a missile in your face. Those bosses kind of interesting. You just gotta kind of keep pushing it in the opposite direction, because all the way to the left is just a big spiky wall. So obviously if he pins you up against the wall, you're gonna die. But you gotta be really bad. Stop it. Go back. And this is like one of the most gruesome video game deaths I've ever seen. Like that is hardcore. Like I don't even know how that didn't scare me as a kid. See like the little bubbles and the acid down there. Yeah, see if he puts you against that, you're dead. You're not gonna have a good day. You're like, ah, he's back. I'm gonna get him. And then, whee! And then he dies. Like, but he's not dead right there. You know, like he got out of the acid, just bones. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Who needs the grapple beam when you can just do that? Nice. Those coasters look really cool, by the way. You'd make like an LOL Dragoon one. Excuse me? How did that happen? There's a save room right here. Oh yeah, save room. So now we're just gonna fall down this giant hole. And you're like, can't get back. Well, unless you know how to wall jump. That's gonna really annoy me. I got 71 missiles. There, that's better. That'd be cool, dude. You'd for sure find sellers for that. Do a bard one. Those bards are awesome. And when I played 14, I really like when I chose bard as gonna be like my starting job. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more like support based role, like in 11. Because in Final Fantasy 11, like, you don't do any damage really as a bard. You just sit there and you play your songs and you buff everybody else up. Like that was the role of bard. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. Can't go that way. This is a fun room. You had to do this. They go, wee. There's like missiles over there or something. I ain't gonna get them because it's stupid. It's just like a missile. Like you can go back out here and like you can hook, you can like grapple onto these things and like swing over, and I think all you get is just like a missile. So it's like big whoop, it's a missile. Here's your tutorial on the grapple beam. It's good. I like it. Loved Bard, but with Shadowbring, fell in love with Machinist so hard. See, like I loved Bard, and then Heaven's Word happened, and then I was like, Bard sucks. Like, they didn't know what they wanted to do with that job, so they're just like, oh, we'll just copy and paste Machinist, and like sure, whatever, but like, see the way like Machinist plays though, like works well because like the job like kind of, you know, flows well because like that's how they design Machinist. And then they're just like, oh well, I'm gonna fail right here miserably. Yeah, Caster Bard was bad. Yeah, Caster Bard was miserable. I was like, I hate this job now. Like, I legitimately hate being. Why am I so bad at this? Because I'm talking. I'm not focused. Blame my bad. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. And so anyway, back to the conversation because I got sidetracked because I was not being pro. I was not having a pro gamer moment. Yeah, buddy, take that. Yeah, I just Caster Bard really hurt that game for me. I was like, man, you took a job that I had a lot of fun playing. I liked, you know, I liked the mobility of it. Sure, I wasn't doing like, you know, insane damage, unlike when 2.0 launched, like before, like when the Bard was actually like probably the best damage dealer in the game. And like 2.1 hit, and then like Bard wasn't as good anymore. Or no, there was a patch I think before that when they were like, yeah, Bard's way too strong because like they can move around, they can just keep doing damage, and the job is literally insane. Actually no, I do want to go. Appreciate the final boss. I'll have to like look it up. Yeah, I want to come. I probably will make a return to it at some point this year. It's just, you know, the matter is when. Gotta find a good time to come back to it. Titan 2.0. Okay, well then I'm not coming back to the game because I hate Titan. Not that I'm bad at it, it's just everybody else I partied with was really bad at the fight. What am I doing with myself here? Oh yeah, I can just do this. Yeah, you can do that too. You can just Do that to skip the room. That's actually like one of my complaints with the game. Hello? Can I? Okay. I'm gonna get this, guys. Oh, you know what? I should have had that there. There we go. Got it. We did it. First try. First try, everybody. We got it. So here's like these little, like, gumdrop looking things. Oh yeah, it does a reserve tank. That's where the other reserve... I was actually kind of forgot where the other reserve tank was. It is right there. There's an item right here too. And if I remember right, this thing is gonna go crazy. Yep, it went crazy for a brief second. You saw it like spaz out. It was like, I didn't know what to do. All right. Kill that thing, whatever they're called. No, like one of my okay, so I like Final Fantasy 14. Like it's a good game. My only real like major beef with Final Fantasy 14 is I'm actually just kind of not a fan of like their boss fight design. I think it's I don't care for the mechanics of, you know, like I know they've eased up on it, but like before, like Heavensward and like a little into Heavensward, it was like a lot. There's a lot of DPS checks, like a ton of DPS checks in the game, and I was like, that's fine and all. Like, no. Oh, let me reword that. It's not completely fine, because like you're obviously gonna have some players that are just, you know, you're gonna obviously encounter players that are not like gonna be as hardcore as you can be, and some players just play it casually and they kind of want to do all the content, but I know where I'm going now. Like there's some players that just aren't able to output only big DPS checks or savage raids, and that's fine. I think if you're gonna do DPS checks, it should be like really limited to a lot of like the savage, like super hard mode fights of the game, and not just like this is a standard, like the standard boss you need to do this DPS check. Like my Bismarck EX, I remember doing Bismarck EX, and that fight is absolutely miserable. I hated every second of that fight. I'm like, this fight is so horribly designed. It wasn't fun. The DPS check was fairly high to push it into like from phase 1 to phase 2. But the stupid thing is like the insta wipe mechanics. There was like the insta wipe mechanic in that fight was so dumb. It's like, oh, you can't get past phase 1 after a certain point? Guess you're all dead. Redo the fight again. It's like, that is so dumb. And I just had a really hard time just like trying to find enjoyment out of that. So here's the X-ray scope. This is like a completely optional item that you don't even really need for the game. But it's there. It's cool. Like, forgot how to use it. There you go. B button. I should have read the tooltip on how to like actually do it. You can see hidden stuff. So this is where you can find like most of the items in the game that, you know, are well hidden. Another crafting and gathering overhaul. Interesting. Yeah, you do need to add me on ESO. And that game's not too bad, actually. I enjoy the casual nature of it a bit. Excuse me. I really wanted to grapple on that. This is how you grapple beam, by the way. You just... It's also fun to just kind of go tickle the enemies with it. Oops. Well, or let it hit you. Line 2. It's a good putzing MMO. Yeah, it's not... I don't mind it. It's fun. I have enjoyed what I've played of it so far. Actually, like going back to Final Fantasy 14, one of my absolute biggest gripe about Final Fantasy 14 is how fast it cycles through gear. Like, cause like, okay, what patch are you guys on now? Like 5.1, 5.2? Cause like, it's become quite apparent that like the patches for Final Fantasy 14 kind of follow in 5.1. Okay, so like, all right, you're in 5.1. So what, you got 5.1, you got your big 24-man raid, right? Mid-Feb is 5.2. Yeah, but like 5.1, you probably got introduced to your big 24-man raid, right? Like that was the big beat of the patch of 5.1, right? New dungeon, a couple new dungeons, like maybe a new like primal whatever, and then your 24-man raid, right? Unless they finally shaken things up a bit. So now we go this way. We go to your favorite area, paint. Next patch is Ruby Weapon. But did the game okay, one new dungeon, 24-man raid, Ishgard restoration, crafting gathering overhauls, what you got in 5.1? Okay, so all right, like this has been like the basic structure for every patch in Final Fantasy 14 like since 2.0 launched. So like you have your expansion, or your expansion comes out, your 5.0, your 4.0, your 3.0, 2.0. Then like your X.1 patch, your odd number, your first odd number patch, the 0.1, adds your 24-man raid and a couple of extra neat things, crafting, gathering, blah blah blah, storyline content, like a new dungeon, and what am I doing? You can't do that. You can't bomb jump in the water because gravity works that way. Like that's how water works. And that's pretty much like the basic gist. The major thing is you get your 24-man raid. Then your X.2 patch, your first even numbered patch hits. And it's like, here's your new tomes. And now all the gear that you've collected up to this point is now rendered obsolete. You now need to go farm these new tomes and upgrade your gear, because now your DPS is chunky ass. Not the chunkiest ass. It's just slightly chunky ass. Oh my god, that was crazy. So you're like, okay, so I gotta roulette again. Hades EX as well. Okay, so like, and then like the 2.0 patch is like, okay, here's story, here's new tomes, new gear, like completely brand new gear for your character to get. They don't even add to the, oh, here's your favorite spot, paint. Here's your favorite zone in the game. So yeah, you're in this wrecked ship. Can't save. Power's out. You also get the spoopy ghost. Yeah, there he is. Spoopy ghost. This zone is poopy. Is poopy or spoopy? I'm gonna go spoopy. This zone's cool. There's something over here, right? Yeah, remember. I remember. It's all coming back to me. No, poopy? You're mistaken. Hey, remember how I said we have the possibility of pushing robots? We're gonna push some robots today. Can't do it right now, because they don't work. Wait, what is this? I don't remember this. Probably the short one, right? Oh god. Wait, okay, hold on. Yep, see? Yep, never mind. Can't go this way yet. Went for mile. Or horde patch cycles of content. Sure you're on. Rather have not. I mean, yeah, okay. So, like, it's nice to know what you're getting, but, like, I'm gonna go back to my point that, like, one of my main gripes with 14 is that the gear cycle's way too much. So, like, you gotta spend a fair amount of work to get, like, decent gear. And obviously you can, like, facilitate it by, you know, doing your raids if you have, you know, a good raid team. You can get more tomes doing your raids and everything. So anyway, here's the second boss, by the way. Probably should actually focus. This is the second major boss of the game, Phantoon. Oh wait, I don't think you're supposed to actually use super missiles on this. Now that I remember, because you gotta go through this thing. Fine. The gross dangles. We'll just kill him with charger beam. It's fine. Make the fight interesting. I remember having a very hard time with this boss the first time I played this game. Oops, hello. The gross danglies. The dangles. The dangles. I like how this was just like a surprise boss in Metroid Other M. And I was like, can this game end? I want to be done with this horrid game. Like, I'm a Metroid fan and all, but god, Other M is bad. Other M makes me hate Samus. Just watch me die here. Oh, I tried to get in the shot, but didn't work too well. Never hate, only love. I don't know. Have you played a Metroid Other M? That makes me sad. It made a lot of people sad, I think. Like, some of the gameplay was okay. Like, it felt like a Metroid game, like, design-wise. It's just that god-awful Wii remote controls make me sad. Like, that's like the only part I would take damage on boss fights. There we go, we killed him. Would be, it's like, okay, you gotta switch to first-person missile mode, so, like, you're holding the Wii remote sideways, right? And, like, you're playing a game in a 3D space using a D-pad, which just is actually just terrible. I don't know why they thought that was good. But, like, the game feels alright. Not control-wise, but, like, the game plays and looks like a Metroid game. Here you go, guys. You wanted me to push and shoot robots in Star Wars. Here you go. You just soak it all in, chat. Soak it up. The only game. There you go. You've wanted me to push and shoot robots throughout all Jedi Knight, so we're gonna just get all that out of there. We're gonna air out all that dirty laundry. The wrecked ship. So yeah, that's Fantoon. Not the greatest way to fight it, but whatever. We don't care. We don't care. I don't care. Get that garbage can. So now all the doors are obviously unlocked. Because the ship is now operational. This fully operational battle station. Yeah, we're just kind of cruising through Super Metroid. Oh god, I hate those things. Doesn't that thing do like a crap ton of damage too? Hold on. Oh god. You sir, can get out of here, sir. Super missile. Get that garbage can. So yeah, that's my thoughts on 14. It's a good game. It's a very good MMO. The story is always like the big selling point for me. The stories in that game are really good, and I enjoyed what I played up to Heaven's Word at that point. That's literally how far behind I am, though. Like, I am 3.2. Like, I am stupid far behind. Like, I got, like, 2 whole expansions. I got all of Heaven's Word to go through, and I've got all of not Shadowbringers, Stormblood, don't want to go that way yet. Stormblood to go through, and then I got to go through, like, patch, like, the main scenario and, Shadowbringers, and then, like, the new patch. So, like, I'm stupid far behind in that game. Like, it'd take me months to, like, get caught back up, practically. And then when I tried to play for that one day, I'm not gonna lie, I was, super overwhelmed. I was just like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I unlocked Red Mage, and then I was just like, alright, well, I gotta, like, log off for the night, and then, like, life got busy again, and I just wasn't able to play after that point. But I was just like, I felt slightly intimidated with, like, how much crap there was to do. Like, the game's like, well, you can go do this now. I was like, well, yeah, I can. But, like, what's the best way to start? Came back to Warframe after a big break. Oh yeah, I love Warframe, and I haven't played since. Well, now it's like what? It's Avara Prime now, right? So I'm like, why am I not playing that game? Because I love Avara. Yeah, I should go back. I got like a crap ton of platinum. I should like just be like, I'll buy the parts. Let me buy it. Avara Prime looks so pretty. Avara Prime does look pretty. I love the octopus design, or the jellyfish design. Octopus. I'm like looking at your name and I'm like, pfft. The jellyfish design is so cool. It complements that the original like kind of poison dart frog theme of the other one. Warframe's good. I should go back and play it. I'm goofy. I played it on the Switch. So like all my progress right now is there ain't nothing back here, is there? Yeah, I didn't think so. Oops. When Korra came out. Yeah, Korra's cool. Korra's a really cool frame to play. That'd be one you'd like to play with Paint, because that's like the Beastmaster. Like, you get a pet to like run around with you. You get a big kitty. Yeah, you get a kitty. Yep, if you played Warframe, that would be the frame of your choice. And you can have a pet dog too. Yeah, Korra's cool. I played... My favorite was Neza. I love Neza. I'll definitely go back when there's a Neza Prime. Oh my god. My Neza is decked out, too. There's a certain way to do this, and I think there's a certain way to fail this too, right? There's some invisible blocks over here, I think, that you can fall down. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Neza was I liked Neza a lot. Oh, no! Oh. There's our shame moment. There's that block. Haha. That's alright, I'm trying to... It was the plan all along. I'm just trying to stall. We're going way too fast through this game. Now I'm just playing bad. Now things are just... Everybody in chat's probably like, boy, if this is your favorite game of all time, you sure aren't very good at it. A show face. Oh, that was almost not good enough. I thought I had jumped there and I didn't. No! I'm never posting I'm not posting this video to YouTube. I don't want people to know how bad I am. Wow, such a pro gamer. You know, I did this to myself. I'm like, I'm gonna show you all these cool pro gamer moments. And I'm like, also, watch how bad I am. Also, watch me just not hit buttons correctly and fail. Big gamer pro. Ooh. Those are some words right there. Yeah, I should revisit Warframe. It's been a couple months since I've played it. But it is a fun game. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go try. We're trying to get Gravity Suit, by the way. That's what we're trying to do. Quick, share. Yeah. Oh my God, please. Yeah. If somebody clip that, that's embarrassing. So here's me. I'm gonna just fail this entirely, and then I'm gonna like not properly jump correctly. Wait, are these doors unlocked? Oh yeah, they're unlocked. What am I doing? I can just open these doors now. Get up in there. Big gamer pro. So anyway, guys, I'm really good at this game. Just want to let you know. There's a way down here, right? I can't remember. Right here. I did it, guys. I figured it out. Actually, we probably should get some help. Just in case. Actually, no, I just remembered. We don't really need it. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these, like, little sea things, because if I remember right, these things do a ton of damage, too. You know what I should do? One of these times, when I'm done streaming the actual Super Metroid, I should do the, Super Metroid Arcade. There's a really cool, like, really cool mod for this game, where someone's taken it and, like, it randomizes the rooms and everything. It's like, as soon as you go through a door, like, hello? You're supposed to grab right there. This was cool. I always thought this was cool when I was younger. But there's this thing called Super Metroid Arcade, and you start off like no equipment. You go through rooms, and every time you enter a door, it just loads up like a random room in the game, and then you just see how many rooms you can complete. And it's really cool. It's neat. I played a little bit of it like last year. It's also one good way to find out how strong certain enemies are in the game. Here's a Gravity Suit, by the way. Best Samus suit, in my opinion. Ah, water. Purple Samus is best Samus. Fight me. We don't do that Phazon stuff here. Although the Phazon suit is cool. And so is the white suit. Purple is the best color. It is. It's true. There. See, look at that. We not only pushed and shot the robot, but we put him down in a spiky pit for you people. Go. Purple. Isn't there something here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, okay. There's a like hidden door thing down. Purple is the best color. Yep, this is my favorite Samus suit. Samus has got some cool suits. I actually really like the one in Metroid Prime 3, like the like Phazon protection suit or whatever the heck it was. I can't remember an exact name for it. It was cool how like the more you got infused with the Phazon in that game, like the more corrupted the suit looked. Oh, and by the way, now we can just freely move through water. We don't care about this crap anymore. Yeah, there's a room over here that has water, and you can't really go through it until you have the gravity suit. So now we have the gravity suit, so now we can go through the room. So this is like this craziest room in the game. There's just spikes all over the place, and they do a lot of damage. Hello? Hey, Shamash? What are you doing? It was like one of these things you can shoot and you can go up. Chat. How's it going? I haven't asked how you guys were doing in a while. How are you guys doing? Having a good evening? Good weekend? Good week? Wait, I need to be quick with that. Playing any good game? Oh my god. We're gonna fall into some spikes here. Look at a good weekend. One more day till back to work after 2-week break. No! Oh. That's poop. That is a poop. That is a poopy feeling. We're just gonna go over all this crap. We don't care. Work is the poop. That it is. That it is. I remember this enemy, the little brain thing that I just killed. I remember there's like, you know, you're talking about like an art book for this. I remember there actually being art in like the official, like the Nintendo Power magazine for this thing on like one page. And I was like, whoa, that enemy looks crazy. And then I remember like seeing it in the game. I was like, oh, that's an enemy in the book. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this room. I don't remember where to go in this room. Hanging out with some. Aw, I see what you did there. Hanging out with some awesome. Oh, I see what you did there. I'm stress tanking. It's fun. Oh. Stress tanking sounds miserable. I'm not gonna lie. There is an item in this room, right? I don't care. We don't care. We're just gonna go this way. Whee! I'm a Palian 14. Stress is the best way. See, that's one thing I really have never done in an MMO is I've never been really a good tank. It's always been like my anxiety takes over, and I'm like, I'm gonna be really bad, aren't I? And I can't do it. I'm sure I'd be fine, but you know, there's that hurdle, that anxiety hurdle that I have to get over. Same reason why I don't play like a healer too. I'm just like, no, because I don't want to be responsible for killing everybody. That, and I've just never really. I would sooner be a tank than I would be a healer in an MMO. We're going my way. Yeah, see, I would sooner tank than be. I actually wouldn't mind tanking. It just kind of depends the game. Like Final Fantasy 11, I would be okay with tanking in that game because tanking is it's a good word to use. You can go down that sand if you want to. I don't want to. What word am I looking for here? It's, I guess interesting would be a word, like, not the best word in 11. It's different. Tanking in 11 is different. Like, obviously you're gonna use moves, get your MD, get your hate, and obviously try to keep it. I don't think there's really much I can. That's killing the boss, which we may or may not do. Because we gotta save some of the game for another stream. Because I ain't gonna beat it all. I'm not gonna beat all of this tonight. But we are pretty much like at the halfway point here for the game. Or when I do my playthroughs, this is usually like, all right, I'm halfway through it. Like we're doing good. We can try to go get the get this item yet? Yeah, I can get this. Where is it? Tanking's interesting in Final Fantasy 11. I always liked ninja tanking. 11 was cool. Because it's more like, you know, you get in your hate and whatnot. And I forgot actually what's. Yeah, like you get your hate, but then like you also cast like your ninja spells and whatnot. Cause like ninjas are kind of squishy. I forget the best way to go about this strategy. Ugh. God, this is miserable. No, I've never actually tried to figure out a good, easy way to do this. I'm like trying to describe ninja in Final Fantasy 11 while trying to do this baloney of a jump. You know what? We'll come back to that because I'm trying to have a discussion. Actually, you really don't even need that. Over that way is the spring ball. And like, yeah, it's a nice item to have, but like, actually, really, oh my god, I hate this. I hate these rooms. Passion. But like, it's interesting with like ninja because like you have an ability to get your hate on the enemy, but you definitely do not have like the defense that like a warrior or a paladin would have. So like you use your ninja skills, which there's a spell, a ninja spell, I guess, the ninjutsu ability, where you get shadows, and the next 3 hits that you take from an enemy are completely negated, and instead consume a shadow. So like obviously the best way to play it would be, you know, as like the enemy was getting ready to, I forgot how to count for a second. So like obviously like you're down to 1 shadow left. Like the best way to do is try to like interweave you casting before the enemy hits you and get up like a whole nother, like take the hit have it not interrupt your cast, and then get up like a whole nother set of shadows. And that's like how ninja's pretty much played, for the most part. I'm sure there's more technical stuff, and I'm not telling like the whole story, but that's pretty much like the basic just to play ninja. It's a very interesting tank class. Ouch. So yeah, so you remember this room? Yeah, we're gonna break it. Use a power bomb, move, boom, breaks it. Awesome. So save. Yes. What are you hissing at me for? That is unnecessary. How dare you hiss at me? How much more of this do I want to do? I am like, we are blasting through this game. Pretty far. What time is it, 10? Trying to decide what I want to do here. What do you think, chat? Want me to keep going? Want me to keep going for a bit? Super belied can be. Oh, Gunbreaker. Okay, I was like, I don't understand what that, if that is even English at this point. Up to you. Let's keep rolling. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're talking Final Fantasy, talking MMOs. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make that just an even 110. Wait, we don't want to go this way. What are we doing? Gunbreaker, super fun, but heckin' squishy. As for a tank, I prefer Pally. Personally, I prefer the air. Falco. Here's a interesting missile for how to get. I'm not gonna get it because I don't feel it. That's like now the new quote for the stream. I could get it, but I don't feel like getting it. I don't feel like getting it. Like my pro gamer strats have been like, my pro gamer speak has been like, extinguished. That's the wrong word I wanted to use there. Extinguished because I've done bad pro gamer moments. Yeah, see, look at that. Can't even wall jump right. Get the super missile. I just like playing Final Fantasy XI Red Mage. That job is just fun. A lot of stuff to manage. Gotta keep everybody's refresh up. Gotta nuke right. Magic burst when you can. Or, I mean, I guess it kind of really depends too, but like what your sub was. Oh god. Go up this way. Yeah, I guess it kind of depended on what your sub job is, because like you could just do, like, most people preferred Red Mage, Black Mage. You know what nobody preferred though in that game was Dragoon. Sorry, Dragoon. If there's any Final Fantasy XIV Dragoons, if you like Final Fantasy XIV Dragoon, let me tell you right now, and you're like, if you're like wanting to go back and play Final Fantasy XI and be a Dragoon, I don't want to go this way. Never mind. What am I doing? Let me tell you a story about the old Final Fantasy XI meme. The LOL Dragoon. I mean, it still exists. There's still LOL Dragoon. But it originated Final Fantasy XI. Because I'm gonna curl up in a ball for a moment and just contemplate my life. We're done. Wait, can I just I'll jump up here? Nope, but I can probably do this. Look at that big brain guy. Whee! Oh god. It's too much. The power is too much. It's too great. Still got a ways to go. Oh, did you see that though? See, sometimes I can do some pretty cool stuff. Then I do that, and then sad. Let's see. There's LOL Red Mage too, since they didn't have a back jump. Wait, what the heck are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about like Final Fantasy 14 Red Mage? Because like I don't know what you're talking about for Final Fantasy 11. Red Mage is more like I'm not really gonna watch the battle that much. I'm kind of more gonna look at like the chat log because I need to find out when everybody's refreshes are dead, and I need to refresh everybody again. I was actually having a conversation with one of my friends about because he's playing on one of the Final Fantasy 11 private servers, and I guess he manages like a pretty big link shell now too. But there's an item down here, 2 missiles. Why we can. Red Mage just cast bells. Yeah, I read like I saw a video of like how Red Mage works in 14. It looks fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like it. Like, it looks really cool to play. And like when I come back, I'm definitely playing it because like it's Red Mage. I can't say no to Red. Like I've barded it up my whole entire time in 14, but I always said like the second they announce a Red Mage class for 14, I am Bard no more. Unless I'm really bad at Red Mage and I'm still really good at Bard. But I was talking to my friend about Final Fantasy 11, and like there was like, you know, during like the peak of like WoW Classic, everybody's like, they should do a Final Fantasy 11 Classic, man. That would be sweet, right? And I'm like, yeah, it would be really cool. They get a subscriber out of me for sure. Power bomb. Yep. Yeah, they get a subscriber out of me if they did a Final Fantasy 11 Classic. But I'll tell you right now, if they did a Final Fantasy 11 Classic, like I'm not gonna lie, I love Final Fantasy 11. But it's very archaic in design now. And like, mind you, when Final Fantasy 11 launched, this was before, like, this predates WoW like by 2 years. So like, WoW pretty much established the MMO norm, like how an MMO should look, or not really look, but how an MMO should feel and play. No! I knew that was there and I still stepped on it. Oh my god. Okay, we're doing that again. So like, you know, and now everybody copies like WoW's design because like you might as well. I mean, WoW plays great. Like they defined how an MMO should feel and play. Yeah, WoW pro gamer. Yeah, big pro game. Shush. Chat, please leave me alone. So, but Final Fantasy 11 came out in 2002. So there really wasn't like, you know, like all it had was like Ultima and like EverQuest and whatnot to like there? I don't think there was a... I'm just gonna leave. If there is, I've forgotten. And I don't care. Alt F throw. Well, see, the thing for that is I'm playing on a Super Nintendo, so there really is no such thing as an Alt F4. There's like, I can just turn the power off. Or just reset the game. You're supposed to just... Oh, hey, these aren't Metroids, by the way. These are mock-troids. They're not real. They're not... These aren't the real Metroids. Do it. I'm not doing that. We're enjoying this. Whoops. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked on my my MMO discussion. So like, Final Fantasy 11 is 2002. So there wasn't like there wasn't like an established like norm like this is how an MMO should be designed and feel and play. Got a boss. So like a lot of people would probably go into it like wanting to like see what the hubbub was all about. Like, okay, well, it's Final Fantasy 11. Like I didn't play it, but let's see what it all like what it was like in its prime. And I honestly think the minute people like start playing the game, they'll realize that this game is poopy. Not like super poopy, but like I'm trying to fight this boss real quick and he's dead already. We just annihilate him. I think people would quickly discover like, because like there's people that complained when WoW Classic came out that they're like, wow, the quest givers don't tell you exactly where you need to go. Like there isn't like a thing on the map. It's like, well, you know, it doesn't tell me where I need to go. Like that's so dumb. Like it's like, well, yeah, you need to read the quest. And, like it tells you where to go. You just read the stupid stuff. Like read the quest. And see, Final Fantasy 11, that game takes it to like an extreme. Like in that game, like you create your character, okay? You log in. And you go through your cutscene for whatever city state you start in. And you come across an NPC, they're like, "Oh, welcome, here's your adventurer ticket. There's an NPC in the next area over. I'm gonna mark it on your map. And you gotta go find him." So then and then the game's like, okay, so then you get your adventure coupon or whatever the heck it is. I think it's an adventure coupon. And then you go like, okay, well I'm gonna go find this NPC. So like you zone into the other area that you're supposed to go to. And you're like I always started in Sandoria. Because Sandoria was the best city state in Final Fantasy 11. And so it's like, oh, go talk to this dude by like the auction house in the game. So you go talk to the dude at the auction house or whatever, like I said, whatever city state you decide to start out at. And so you trade your adventure coupon and the guy's like, good job, like here's 100 gil to start you out with. And then like that's it. And then the game, then you're just like, okay, so like then you're thinking to yourself like, okay, what do I do next? And the game's just like, I don't know, I'll have fun. Welcome to Final Fantasy 11. And the game does no other hand-holding after that. You find out all on your own. Like the game doesn't even tell you how to play the game. And like there's also no like hotkeys or anything, like global cooldowns or anything, so like just forget about it. There ain't no global cooldowns for crap in that game. In fact, like there's no buttons to even hit your things. Like it's all menu based. The only thing that's like that would come close to like hotkey buttons and whatnot. Why did I morph ball there? I can get up here, right? Without doing this stupid thing. Yep. You have to actually create macros. Macros are actually a big deal in Final Fantasy 11. Because that's how you're gonna do most of your stuff. Because in Final Fantasy 11, you can gear swap. So you can change out your gear and replace it for with other gear to do like certain things, like your weapon skills and whatnot. And like the only reason you'd want to do that would be to like say you're playing like Thief, Final Fantasy 11. We're coming up to a boss, by the way, so I'm gonna stall for a bit. So let's say like you're playing Thief in Final Fantasy 11, and like a couple of your really good weapon skills draw from like Dex and Agility. Some people would like create a gear swap macro to swap in as much Dex equipment as possible, and then you perform your weapon skill, and then swap back out for like accuracy or something like that. So you can just like get the full bonus and dish out like the most amount of damage. Like it gets crazy like that. So it's a very technical and different RPG, like MMO, and I'm pretty sure like people complained about like WoW like not holding your hand enough. Like for classic, it's like, oh, I gotta actually like look for that stuff, dude. If you thought that was bad in WoW Classic, you are going to hate Final Fantasy 11. And I'm sure that's what would end up at the end of it all. Like, people would sub to it, then after like the first month of them playing Final Fantasy 11 Classic, they'd be like, this game sucks, and then just unsub, and the game would lose like 90% of its like subscriptions. Mining an Ifrit's Cauldron? Dude, don't tell me about that. I made good money doing that. But that is like the most dangerous mining in that game, because like everything aggroes, and you're in an area with like level 75 mobs constantly. So like you're gonna die no matter what level you are. Even if you are max level, you're still gonna get killed by pretty much every enemy in that entire zone. Oh yeah, here's a boss, by the way. Third boss of the game. First things first is we're gonna take out these cannons, if I can actually aim and shoot. Stand here. Oh, you came from behind, you sneaky. Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay, good. Well, at least that... Dude, what's a Spartoisaurus? Dude, that was like the funniest glitch I've ever seen in that game. That enemy should not have spawned there. Yeah, that was a hilarious glitch. I don't know if someone like messed the game up and messed like the spawn up or something like that. Oops, here we go. Get off me. I'm kind of like not doing too well. Oh my gosh. Poor Josh. Yeah, that was funny. This boss always gives me trouble. There's a cool way to actually kill this boss using the grapple beam on the broken I could just do that, that's easier. Just... That was pretty decent. There we go. This is so sad too, and this is like the saddest part, because it's like killed it, then here comes its kids, buries it. Makes you feel bad. Makes you feel real bad killing that thing, kind of, even though it was trying to kill you, but you know. Whatever. Then we get an awesome item. We get Space Jump. Love this item. So cool. So now we just turn into like this, the Google Chrome, a purple Google Chrome, and we just kind of, we can just jump infinitely now. You are the real, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess we kind of are. I'm gonna go back to the that Super Metroid Impossible run. That boss fight there looks absolutely miserable. Like, cause you can't take out the guns that I took out right at the beginning, and those things are very annoying if you don't take them out. And they just block them, like they just put a bunch of blocks in front of it, so you can't, you actually just literally cannot take them out. So you have to worry about that. Plus the thing does way more damage. Also, you have just the basic suit, so you still have to deal with like the non-gravity suit water physics. Yeah, I was watching, I was like, this looks like, he made it look like, the runner made it look so ridiculously easy. And I'm sitting there like people are like, oh, you know, it must not be that hard. I'm like, dude, no, you have no idea that. Well, I mean, you watched me just slightly struggle through that, playing through. Okay, playing it normally. It's not an easy fight, and that fight looked absolutely miserable in the impossible version of this game. That's why it's probably called Metroid Impossible. You know, if, at the rate I'm going, I could just beat this tonight. If you're all up for a late stream, we could just keep going. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't mind. Ouch. Ouchie? Yeah, because you have Ridley left. Yeah, Ridley. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Ridley. I could probably do this in like another... If I just go fast now, I can do this in another hour. I could finish... Yeah, I could finish Monday. Well, I was thinking about maybe just doing all Jedi Knight Monday. Hello? Hello? Yes, that's what I want to do. That door stays locked until you beat the boss here. What the heck was that? Something went boom outside. I don't know what that did. Did you get? Did the mic pick that up? Hold on a second. Alright, well, there ain't nothing outside. It sounded like someone, like, ran into a car or something. Like, someone got into an accident, like, right outside our house. But I don't see anything. I can't believe I did that. There's more pro gamer moments. Oh boy. That was a loud noise outside. I don't know what the heck that was. You guys didn't hear it, did you? Here's the plasma beam. Best beam. Now we're invincible practically. You heard it? I don't know what that was. Oh. Don't do that to me. I was like, man, if it actually picked it up, holy cow, like, I wanna... It was loud. Whatever happened outside. Something, I don't know what it was. Whee! It was my soul leaving me. Oh my god. That's a little intense. No, I missed the jump. It's alright, it just means I have to... Well, okay. Sorry, I'm sorry for your loss. At least... Oh, no, I lost all my momentum. At least Space Jump makes this... Actually, you know what? Let's go back and get Mach Ball. Or not Mach Ball, the, Spring Ball. Spring Ball! Get some Spring Ball now. I don't know what that voice is supposed to be. Oh yeah, this is just kind of... I'm... He's gonna try to get me again, and I said no. This is actually a completely optional item to get. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Give me a moment. This guy's our friend. We'll just let him go about his business. So, we just kind of let him take this out for us. Like I said, this is a completely optional item. You really don't need it to beat the game. In fact, like, my first probably, like, couple of playthroughs, I didn't even realize this was here. Like, I was just like, oh, there's stuff over here. Oh. And like I got over here, got to this section, and I was like, "Oh my god!" There's like a whole like morph ball item that I just never got. And we just leave this guy alone. We let him go about his business. He lives, and so do the snails. It's this way. Spring Ball. See, now instead of using bombs, we can just jump in ball form now. Whee! You can spaz it out. Excuse me. Make certain sections interesting. Or a little more bearable, I guess. Ooh, I almost ran into that and killed him. That would have been sad. We don't want to kill him. He's just working, going about his day. We don't need to... I'm sorry. Did my bomb just, like, do nothing? Now I kind of got like this itch to want to play Final Fantasy XI again, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'll play it on stream some night or something. He's trying to use me as an excuse for hoarding Gil in Final Fantasy XIV. Dude, that's all I did before I quit the game. I just amassed a massive amount, like, just a large amount of Gil. Like, because I didn't know what to do. Because, like, I was going to be I was like a secondary bard for a group, and then like there's actually an energy tank. I was like a secondary bard. I was like a backup. What I'm trying to say, because I can't English apparently while I'm trying to play this. And over here? Yeah, it's over here. I think. Maybe not. And then like their main bard left, and I was like, oh, sweet. Now it's my prime time, and then like it didn't happen. So I was like, oh, okay, well, kind of don't know what to do. So I'm gonna just craft. So like that's all I did when I logged in. I just was like, I'm gonna craft, and all I did was just craft. And like every day I log on, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just make 1 million gil a day. Fine, no big deal. I'll just make 1 million real quick, and then log off. That's all I'm gonna do tonight. And then like I just amassed like, and I know it's not a lot. Like it was a lot for me, but I amassed like 65 million gil, and then bought a house, and then just kept making gil, and just decked my house out, and then just like quit the game with like 20 million gil, and I was just like, okay. And then like I didn't come back, so like I lost all this stuff from my house. I mean, if you don't need the gil, no, I need it. When I come back, I'm sure I'll need it. Glitch trim. Like I'm gonna go back to Final Fantasy 11. I remember the airship glitch in Final Fantasy 11. Oh wait, hold on. Back. I'll go back up. There's a cool airship glitch that you can do when you rode the airships in Final Fantasy 11. Because everything was actually based off real time. So, and travel wasn't instant. There wasn't like warping or anything. Well, there was teleporting in Final Fantasy 11, but only white mages could do it, right? They got access to a spell that would teleport you to one of the 3 main crags in the world. And complain if they added Matt to Final Fantasy. Listen, that would cause people to quit. Red Mage Matt fight is miserable. Red Mage Matt fight is where it's at. That took me a few tries to get. Matt is an old man in Final Fantasy 11, where you do your... See, when back in the day, like max level, like now max level is 99, but every time, once you hit level 50, you had to do limit... Oh, for some reason I thought... Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of my old randomizer run. It was an energy tank here. Lied. I confused myself. I don't want to go that way because it's just the save room. So like once you hit level 50, you had to do a thing called a limit break quest, and the limit break quest either had you go out and like get some items, fight a mob or whatnot, and you had to do that every 5 levels. So like once you hit like level 55, you had to go back, talk to Matt again, and like do another limit break quest. Finally, once you hit level 70, you need to do the final limit break quest at level, so you can be able to attain level 75, and that required you to fight Matt. And whatever job, like the annoying thing was like you had to go out and get a certain item, testimony, like your job's testimony, and that requires you to usually just fight super stupid strong enemies. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what's in this room. It's probably like an energy recharge. Or it's the stupid map. Why is the map room in there? That's dumb. We don't need that. We ain't need no map here. Let's save actually. So whatever job like you were playing, you go get your job's testimony, and that requires you to go fight like usually super stupid strong enemies. Like I remember Red Mage just being a nightmare because you had to go to this certain zone. You had to go almost all the way to the end, and the enemies there were stupid strong, and it was just absolutely miserable. So you go get your testimony, go talk to Matt, you gotta go trade it in. Then you gotta fight him. Okay, so you consume your testimony to fight him. Then he, whatever job you are, like, you know, if you're a summoner, Matt's a summoner. If you're a warrior, Matt's a warrior. And he's gonna fight you with like all the skills that you have. And some jobs are easy, like thief, where all you have to do is just steal an item from him. And like, if you steal the item from him, you win for thief. It's stupid. Or if you don't, like, I think you have to like legitimately kill him in order to actually pass it then. I don't think it's like a complete game over for thief, but it's not good. Because like Matt's gonna just like mess you up big time. And he's like super strong. And for Red Mage, it was miserable because like you had to go in there. You basically, like, the battle was decided like within like the first like 30 seconds of the fight or something stupid like that. Where like if you didn't like land, like if you didn't land sleep on him or something like that, so and then you buff up completely, or you let him buff up completely, fight's over. Like you're not you for Red Mage, you just don't win. And you lose, like say you lose the mat fight. Guess what you got to do? You got to go back and get the testimony again. So you got to go back to wherever you get your job's testimony. Fight whatever mob it is so you get the drop. Then you gotta go back and fight Matt again. And maybe, just maybe you'll win. It took me, I think it took me like 3 or 4 tries to finally get it on Red Mage. And the song's awesome, by the way. I remember just like losing all hope after like I think it was 4 times. Like the 3rd time I fought him, I was just like, this game is really actually legitimately making me sad. It is very difficult. And yeah, that's like the rite of passage in that game. Like you hit level 75, like you do them, if you beat the mat, like you're level 75, you beat the mat fight, like you did good. Well, depending on what job you are. If you're a thief, you just cheat. Sorry, Jake. Thief was just like easy. It was just like, oh well, all you have to do is just, you know, steal from him, so it's fine. But yeah, I just remember it being an absolute total nightmare for Red Mage. Just it was like, oh no, I didn't do it. Oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, we got chorizo. We got golden chorizo this time. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Oh god, okay. Golden chorizo. Missiles don't work because you won't actually grab your missile. See? You can, but you're wasting missiles fighting them. Kinda cool. I don't know, it's a cool touch to that enemy. It's like, well, I'm just gonna shoot missiles. He's like, nah, I caught it. And then he throws it like right back at you and it actually damages you. I would love to see people like people that are like big into MMOs now, like big MMO streamers try to stream like Final Fantasy 11 and just like watch them get frustrated at like the way the game just plays. They'd be like, wow, this game is poopy. Best item in the game, here we go, screw attack. There it is. And now we jump and we just don't care anymore because we can just break everything. I remember playing Metroid Prime, and I was like disappointed in Metroid Prime that there was no screw attack. But then like I kind of understood like why, because I was like, wow, I mean, game's 3D. It's like a first-person shooter. How the heck do you make like this mechanic right here, the screw attack? Like, how do you make that work in a 3D game? And then Metroid Prime 2 came out, and guess what? Screw attack was in that game, and they did actually a pretty good job translating the screw attack to a 3D first-person shooter game. Metroid Prime is so strange. Like, that was a strange sound effect that was going on in my headphones. Not sure what that was. Not sure if that was actually going to you guys actually heard that or not. Am I gonna stream those? Oh, you bet. Stream everything. I'm gonna play Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, the entire trilogy at the same time. One controller. I'm just kidding. That sounds. Oh my god! Look at those speedy boys. Holy cow! Speedy boys here. Holy moly! Look at those dudes. Oh wait, I don't think I can actually do anything here, right? Oh. Yeah, you could bet I'm gonna do Metroid Prime. Not sure how I'm gonna do it. Well, I know how I can do it. But, you can, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, I remember this now. Gotta go, uh-oh. Oh, God. That was frightening for a second. I just like it. I can just infinite jump and just kill all the things. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do Metroid Prime at some point, though. For sure, like, Metroid Prime's like one of my favorite games of all time. Like anything Metroid, except for Other M. What other kind of games am I interested in? I'm gonna play some, like, newer ones eventually, soon. As soon as I find one that's good enough to actually... I will be, for sure, streaming Animal Crossing next month, or not next month, in March. I will be doing... it's not going to be stream-only Animal Crossing. Like, I'm going to also play that game off to the side. Because I'm not going to just limit myself to playing Animal Crossing whenever I stream. That is not a thing that's going to happen. Animal Crossing is going to be great. And the cool thing is like, I can play with you guys. So, you can bet there's going to be... Oh god, what have I done to myself? So, this is the thing that I've done to my... Can I... There we go. We did it. We can visit your island and pick my fruit. I'm gonna visit your people's islands and then I'm gonna pick your fruit. No, I'm definitely going to be playing some Animal Crossing. I'm for sure going to do the Final Fantasy VII Remake when it happens. All my bad-mouthing Square Enix and whatnot, I'm still going to be a sucker and buy it, I guess. You're going to be banned from my town, I can tell you that right now. I'm going to put signs up and be like, no. You were banned. I'll get like I'll make like a picture of your character's face and then just like put fanes on it and oh my god, oh my lord, that guy is persistent. Holy cow, that guy was just he was out for blood. I'm hearing some... Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Something Something noisy's happening. I don't know if like my wife got back home and just hearing her. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Hearing some like weird noises. Like, what the heck? Somebody in my house? Should be like nobody home right now but me. Okay. I'm gonna give you so many pitfalls. You're banned. Banned from my village. I don't have very many super missiles. I never figure out how to actually kill these things. Never mind. That's how you do it. Whoop! Recently got into Dark Souls 3. Gosh, it's so fun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I actually beat Dark Souls 3 all the way through. Like, I played so much Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, and, like, I kinda got soulsed out. And, like, Bloodborne came out, and I know everybody was, like, Bloodborne's a great game, don't get me wrong. I just couldn't get into it, because, like I said, I was completely soulsed out at that point. You know, we're gonna go farm for a bit. Farm some missiles. Actually, there's a better spot for this, right? There's a better spot to farm this crap. I'm sorry. I did not want to do that. Ooh, look at that lag. Ooh, boy. I'm gonna tickle the enemies to death. Don't mind me, I'm gonna just farm some super missiles real quick. Like watching other people play Souls and Bloodborne. That's kind of how I am now. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the difficulty, and like Dark Souls is one of my favorite games. But like anymore, man, I'm just like, sometimes I just don't have the patience for that crap. I'm like, I'm kind of old. I want to just enjoy what I'm playing. I'm an old man. I say that as I'm like currently playing through Dark Souls again for like the 4th time. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and beat this game. We're already far. We've committed enough. We're far enough into it. It's like my my test stream for the small amount of you guys that were here. My first stream, I didn't really post that I went live or anything. Like, I wasn't making a big deal of it yet. I just did like a quick test stream just to test the mic and OBS, my like OBS settings and whatnot. And I was just like, I don't know what game I want to test out. Let's play some Mega Man X. And then I ended up was like, let's just beat Mega Man X. Oh boy, we're watching me like try to do my pro gaming moment. Like, I'm doing like pro gamer moments here. That's gonna be terrible if I do it with Dark Souls. I think that's not max super miss. That should be enough, though. Alright. I'm gonna fight Big Boy. Big Boy Ridley. Get off. Let me go. Get off here. So again, I'm gonna reference Super Metroid Impossible. You have to do this fight with no Varia suit, so you're constantly taking heat damage. Oh, and by the way, it does way more damage. And yeah, you take way more damage. I'm missing every super missile shot here. Yeah. Not dead yet. Okay. There we go. He's dead. Such a weird fight because, like, he doesn't actually die until he picks you. Like, you get him to a certain point and then he picks you up and then he dies. So, super cool moment coming up. Now we've defeated all the bosses. So that little baby Metroid we saw earlier, yeah, there's the canister, it's broken. Remember, like, as a kid I was like, oh snap, like, this is what we came here for, like, this is the whole game, like, holy cow. Ridley will live forever in my heart. Let's get some F's in chat for Ridley. we're gonna do it. That was terrible. There it is. I remember in Metroid Zero Mission, Ridley in Metroid Zero Mission is so dumb because, like, literally you can, like, almost kill him before he can even really do anything. You just, like, unload on him. Just like, okay, well, there's Ridley, and he's dead. Like, cause all you do is just, like, he, like, has, like, a starting animation, and you can just, like, unload missiles onto him and just be like, okay, well, whoops, I did not mean to use that. He did anyway. Yeah, you can just unload on him, and he's just like, oh god, I'm already dead. Like, I was gonna make this two-parter, and it's like, nah. This happens every time. It's like, this is like my Civilization moment, where it's like, just one more turn, guys. I'm like, ah, I can stop. Wow, okay. That was aggressive. Like, just one more turn. Oh, just one more boss. And then we'll go ahead and we'll save the other two for the next time I stream Super Metroid. And then it's like, so now I'm gonna go beat Super Metroid. Hello. Where's our boulder? Boulder boys. Oh, bet you didn't know that was there. Yeah, we're just gonna head towards the end. We're pretty good on. Oh. Ooh. Just head to the end game now, because that's where we're at. We're in end game, boys, girls. Oh. Da, 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 da. I really, really kind of hope that the Picard is good throughout the whole season. I was actually pretty impressed with that first episode. Hope it kind of sticks through. But man, Patrick Stewart's getting pretty old. He's looking awfully old. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, oh no, so old. I know, I shouldn't say that. The guy still does a lot of stuff though, so like that guy's got quite a few years left on him. That's for sure. Which is like watching is like, oh man, he's definitely looking old. Starting to look old. Yeah, I always like their little Twitter stuff that they post. Yeah, solid show. I think the only way you can watch it is CBS Access, All Access, or whatever stupid thing. Lock it behind. They're dumb, like, here's another streaming service. Like I said, my wife got it just for Survivor, and I was like, oh wait, yeah. The card's gonna be on. Sweet. Never mind. But then I also want to go back and watch Next Generation. That's a great television. I also need to watch Lord of the Rings again. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in forever. Like, not The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. I pretend The Hobbit doesn't exist. I didn't realize you could break that with a screw attack. I learn something new every time I play this game. Oh really? Ghibli's going on HBO? Alright, I own all the good Ghibli movies anyway, so... Actually, not really. That makes me a sad person. We just go this way. Let's just go this way. Forget about it. Let's enjoy what we have left. But I forget who the director name is. The guy that made that Your Name, which is a super good movie actually, with an awesome twist. Like, I was like, whoa. I guess they just came out. He just came out with a new too, right? I'm interested because Your Name was actually a really good movie. Yeah, Weathering with Me, I think is what it is. That is not what I wanted to do, but whatever. We'll say hi to her. I don't have any donation incentives. Oh, you know, we're getting close to saving or killing the animals. It's me. There's only one thing we do: the animals, and kill them. Because that's how I roll. The animals do not survive in Super Metroid. It is my canon. Oh. But you guys decide. We'll save or kill the animals. Because we almost save? Oh, come on. You want me to kill everything else, and now you want to save? I'm disappointed. It's kill all the NPCs and Jedi. Kill the droids and push them and kill them. And then it's like, Super Metroid, we're gonna kill the animals, right? You're like, no, dude, we gotta save them. It's like, what? Why? No. Alright, well, we got 2 for save. Got anybody that wants to kill the animals? Samus is dancing. Alright, we're going to the final area of the game. Oh boy! God, I've only been doing 3 hours. Not bad. Not bad. Yes, like to save. Let me let me just do that real quick. Oof. All right, we got Metroids. I have no super missiles. Again. So there's the SpaghettiOs. We saved the animals for Australia. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, that was a whiff. No, I didn't want to use my super missile. Blech. I wanted to use a super missile on the... Man, I am just getting no super missile drops today. Look at that, we're gonna beat 2 games tonight. A double header. We're not only gonna beat Secret of Evermore, but we're beating Super Metroid. Oh my god. Calm down there, Metro. Don't you make your Metroid screeching noise at me. Alright, here we go. The big surprise. Oh boy. I always thought that was so cool. I was like, oh god, what the heck happened here? All these other animals are just like dust. Dust. And you're like, oh my god. You're just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Stops with 1 energy left. Then realizes, wait a second. That's the baby Metroid from before. It got really big. It's so cool. It just follows you around. You could shoot it away, but that's just mean. Such a cool moment. I remember being like a kid and I was like, oh my god, how do I... Oh, it's the Metroid. That's so cool. It's the baby Metroid. Such an awesome, iconic video game moment. We got an even better one coming up. So I would like some super missiles actually, because yeah. as I use one. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna sit here and farm for some super missiles because I've got like no super missiles. Do these things just not drop any missiles? Guess not. Alright, here we go. Similar to the first way you beat Mother Brain. There's a way to skip it and glitch those things out. I don't know how to do it, but... There we go. We beat it. Mother Brain is dead. We've done it. Did it, everybody. Game is over. I'm just kidding. We got this giant creepy thing. We'll just unload. Oops, and just waste the super missiles. Oh, jeez. Okay. That move does a lot of damage, by the way. And there ain't nothing we can do about that attack. And now we can't get up. I don't really have much to say. This thing's just way too cool. I'll just let it do. I'll just let the game do the talking. It's such an awesome moment. Alright, now we're pissed. We're pissed, chat. This is my favorite video game moment ever. It's so good. There we go. Got it. We got it. And now we gotta run. Run! We got 3 minutes to get off this planet. You just skip that whole room by doing that. And we'll go save the animals. Oh god, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Usually you're just able to speed boost, but I guess I just didn't build up enough speed to actually do it. That's alright, we'll make it a little bit of a hairier escape, even though we still have a minute 50 to get out of here from here. I'll just go ahead and squat right there, that's fine. I am not jumping apparently too. Alright dudes, let's go. Here we go guys, we're gonna go get the animals. There they go. They're free. They can go. Get them out. Be gone. Oops. Oops. I overshot the ship. There we go. That's it. That's Super Metroid, everybody. We beat it. 2 games. 2 games in 1! I'm proud. We did it in 3 hours and 20 minutes, practically. Just shy. Definitely not speedrun record. If this was Super Metroid Impossible, that would be a very good run. 2 games in 1 night. Twofer. We did it. Pay attention off to the right-hand side. You'll see as we're flying away. You'll see a little blip off to the right where you see the animals escape. Not yet. Give it a second. There they go. See it? See the little shot off to the right? The animals are saved. We saved them for Australia. Woohoo, 2:30 on the dot. Nice. That's Super Metroid, everybody. That's my favorite game. I can play it in 1 sitting. That's fine. Australia thanks me. Yeah, this game, yep. Still my favorite. Good music, good graphic, good gameplay. I love it. I never get tired of this game. A true thank from a true Australian. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's my favorite game. I love it. Great. I remember being so incredibly hyped for this game. on, like, whenever I saw it in Nintendo Power. Like, every time the magazine come out, it's like, we got new details on Super Metroid. I'm like, oh my god, this is a great day. And I just sit there and, like, look at the screenshots, and they're like, this is gonna be Nintendo's first 24 meg cartridge. I was like, oh my god. I don't know what that means, but that sounds amazing. Like, we've never done a 24 meg cartridge before. Like, all of our other games have been 16 meg. This one's 24. I was like, oh my god. I don't understand what any of that means, but it must mean it's going to be a great game, right? And it was. It's one time I remember, like, being, like, one of the earlier, like, instances of me, like, getting really hyped about a game. That and, like, Ocarina of Time. Like, I remember anytime I got Ocarina of Time news in Nintendo Power, I'd be like, oh my god, that game looks so good. I remember even, like, getting excited about Donkey Kong Country, and that was like, they were like, Donkey Kong Country, our first 32 meg cart, and I was like, oh my god, it's even more than Super Metroid. I still don't know what any of this means because I'm a kid and I don't understand it, but holy cow. But I don't like Donkey Kong Country as much as I like this game, so 24 megs is where it's at. There he is, Gunpei Yokoi. Dear Force. We got the good ending. Oh my god, Samus is a girl? Thanks for stopping by, Octopus. Thank you for watching. 77. Ooh. Look at that. We did bad. But hey, 7s are lucky, right? Yep, thanks, Tess. Have a good night. Alright. See you next mission. Which hilariously doesn't happen until the GameCube. Like, there was a time, like, this game came out in 94, and what? Prime came out in, like, 2002? Yeah, we went a long time without a Metroid game. Not as long as we're currently at it with F-Zero. But there was a time where, like, I was like, where's Metroid? Like, we went all the 64 era, and it's like, the only Samus we ever got was Smash Brothers. And I was like, where's Samus? I want to play Samus game. I want to play another Metroid. It said, see you next mission at the end of this game. When's the next mission? And I mean, I guess they kind of made it up in the end, because when Metroid Prime came out, I think Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion came out like the same day, didn't it? I'm trying to remember. Something crazy. But we got 2 Metroids in one. So, that was a good Christmas, by the way. I got Metroid Prime for Christmas, and I got Metroid Fusion. So I was just like, by day, I play Metroid Prime. And by night, I sit in my bedroom and I play Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance under the lamp on my bed, like way back when. And I was like, this was like peak video gaming time. Was just sitting in bed, like secretly. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but they don't know because I got like like my snake light for my Game Boy Color. Parents say go to bed and go to school the next day. You know what I say to that? I'm playing some Pokemon Gold with my Game Boy Color with my awesome Game Boy Color snake light that drains the battery even worse than yeah, I remember the snake lights were great. I had my purple snake light with my purple atomic purple Game Boy Color. I don't have the snake anymore. That's sad. But yeah, those are some good memories. That was like a great time to be like a gamer. It was like the Game Boy Advance age. So many good games came out. Getting like F-Zero for it, and turning around and actually like one of my first like played Castlevania Circle the Moon, And I was like, wow, this game's actually, like, because I wasn't, like, really good at Castlevanias back then. And I didn't really start getting into the series until, like, after Symphony of the Night. And, yeah. Good time to be a game. Mega Man BattleNet. I remember getting that for a Christmas one year, and I was like, that was, oh. I remember playing that, like, secretly at night. Like, okay, it's time to go to sleep for school. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm playing Mega Man BattleNet. Gotta go to school. Gotta go to bed? Nah. BattleNet. Good times. Good times. Well, chat, it is almost 11:30 my time. I think this is my longest stream yet. We beat 2 games. Pretty good. But I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Very exciting night. Got Secret of Evermore finished and Super Metroid. So next stream, I think next stream is just going on Monday. Will probably just be all Star Wars. Get some good headway into Star Wars. Look up that one boss fight so I know what to do, because I remember dying there a lot. Get the War Star stuff. We'll get the War Star stuff. We'll get some more. We'll make some good progress in that on Monday. If I just dedicate it to Star Wars, we might be able to get like 5 missions in, depending on how terrible I am at that one boss fight coming up. Because like I'm actually literally like dreading that fight coming up, because it's been a long time since I've played Jedi Knight. I remember that fight being brutal. Then I say that about everything on the stream. Oh, I remember this. This was crazy. And then I was like, oh, that was nothing like I remembered. And then, of course, I play this game. I'm like, this is the best game of all time. This is my favorite game. Watch me be kind of bad at it. But yeah, I'm actually dreading the next boss fight in Star Wars Jedi Knight. It's a tough one. It is a really tough one. And Paint, I know as soon as you see it, you'll know the fight. Like it is a miserable fight. And then, so like I said, yeah, we'll make some headway in Star Wars. And then if I've got another opportunity to stream next week, we will definitely get started on Mario RPG, because I do want to get that in, since we got a bit of a delay on the Final Fantasy VII remake. So yeah, I think that's gonna be all from me, guys. So once again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching me tonight. Thanks for coming on by, watching me finish that game and kind of fumble through Super Metroid a little bit. But you know, you're welcome. We love to harass. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, like always, thank you again all for watching. I appreciate it. It means I like doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this. It means a lot for me, for you guys to come by, stop by, spend your night watching me play some video games. So I'll be back on Monday night, 6 p.m. the normal time for Monday, and we'll do some Star Wars, lots of Star Wars on Monday night. And we'll watch Kyle Katarn and bad 1990s acting continue. It'll be great. All right, guys. Again, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all on Monday. Thank you very much.